What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Kpop Kimchi podcast, your number one podcast for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I'm your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper, and it is an extra special episode today. It is our 1-year anniversary as a podcast, episode 50.
In the big episode 50.
Number 50, we made it. Woo!
It's crazy. It doesn't seem like it's been that long.
Doesn't seem like it's been that long. I don't know. It's been a really fun journey. We knocked out 1 year. Didn't know if we'd make it this far.
It's really weird when I think about it, because there's certain episodes I remember doing, and then I'll go back and look them up, and it's like, oh yeah, this is episode 25 or 36. I'm like, wow, that was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago.
And here we are.
Here we are. We have 50 episodes. Well, this will be episode 50 once it gets published.
Episode 50 in 1 year. So, that's pretty cool. I was thinking, 50 episodes in a year doesn't seem like too many. But then I'm like, wait a minute. We literally did an episode every single week except for on that Thanksgiving weekend we didn't.
Yeah. That was the only time we didn't have an episode.
Then I'm like, wait a minute. How many weeks are there? How many weeks are there even in a year? Then just got a lot of math happened, and I was like, you know what? Close enough.
Yeah, we literally only missed 1 week.
And we got the special episodes, too.
And we have multiple special episodes, so...
Good work. It's a good time. So this is going to be a fun episode. I got a bunch of fun stuff.
Really, we've, been grinding this whole time, put in the work.
It's true, we really have. We've come so far from our little microphones that you bought us, and using Skype to put together episodes.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, when we started, we didn't even live in the same place.
To getting this fancy microphone and,
that's pretty much it.
Being in the same place. Yeah,
that's right. It's worth it.
So, I got a bunch of fun stuff we can talk about today.
But episode 50, let's go.
Actually, this might be the earliest recorded episode we've ever done. It's not even 11 o'clock yet.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
Although I think maybe the episode back we did pretty early, because a lot of them we do kind of late.
We did a few of them pretty early. I don't remember, but I feel like we had a few that were actually on the earlier side. Our earliest one was just when we went to go see Everglow, though. Technically, a few.
Yeah, I guess that is true.
Because that was 10:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I guess that is true.
11.
I forgot about that. Yeah, okay, so I guess that one was the earliest one. But that was when we actually went somewhere, so it's not like we just met up.
Right.
But to start out, I have an awesome special Through the Fog for us, because I went back and I listened to our very first episode that we did, and since it's a year since that happened, I'm going to answer all the questions that I asked, or all the comments that I made from then, or we both made actually, and seeing if they're still true or not.
All right.
So this is Back to the Future.
Go for it.
I was listening to it, and it said that I really like watching variety shows and stuff, like how we used to watch a bunch of Weekly Idols and Idol Room and all that stuff,
Right.
Which still holds true. That is a very good way to learn about the members, but I've discovered that I'm just super into watching reality shows that they're in now. I watch a ton of reality shows. What about you?
Did I say that too?
Well, I did, but we both said that variety shows are the best way to learn about members.
Probably still variety shows. I still check to see. Usually, when a group I like's coming back, I check to see the variety show schedule. If it's a show that I like, I'll watch it, and then if there's other content with it, I may watch that. So yeah, I'd still probably say I watch variety shows the most. Probably.
Yeah, I watch a lot of the reality shows. That's how I learned a lot of the members from a lot of these bigger groups, is watching the reality shows.
Yeah.
They're just so addictive. I watch so many of them all the time. It's the best.
Yeah. I remember I used to watch the Red Velvet one all the time. But yeah, I haven't really watched any other ones recently.
Also, Sungyeon from CLC is still my ultimate bias. And they just had a comeback, and it was awesome. So, go support them. Go listen to that. Helicopter is great.
It was great. Super great.
It's funny because I was listening to it, I'm like, wow, there's so many comments I forgot I made on things.
Yeah, I have no idea what we even talked about for the first episode.
I did mention that my second favorite group back then was Promise 9. And I was like, oh.
perfect timing.
I mean, that makes sense, which is good because they're coming back too here in what, like a
couple weeks,
like
or
a couple days
like
or something.
Something like that.
Is it the 14th or the 21st or I don't remember, but it's in like a week or so.
It's soon.
But I would definitely say I love Promise still, but I would not say they're my second favorite group overall. I'd say Eyes One probably is.
Yeah,
but they're still top 5.
Did they had fun when we started this, right?
September.
I was like, is this the first comeback we've had with them having a?
I mean, I can find.
I don't remember.
I don't remember if they did or not.
It might
to be
not
honest
have.
with you. But yeah, at the time I said Promise 9 was like my second favorite group, and we talked on the Promise episode that for a long time I was like super.
Oh
into
yeah,
Promise 9.
definitely.
I listened to a lot of Promise 9.
One of the favorites of the podcast.
But yeah, I'd say they're still top 5, but I wouldn't say they're my second favorite group. But also, it's kind of hard for them to compete with the groups that have been doing something for the last year.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, did Fun even come out?
Yeah, because it came out on June 4th, so this is the first time we're recording something since.
So that's like makes very good sense that they're not your number 2 since they haven't done anything.
Also,
that's really crazy. Actually,
also fun fact: there was an IOI comeback in the works when we recorded our first episode.
That didn't happen.
And I mentioned who's gonna have a comeback first between Goo Goo Dolls and IOI, and it turns out neither, because neither of them are groups anymore.
No, none of them exist. So we think, 99% sure.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny. I'm like, well, look who's gonna win. Nobody.
That one's still up in the air.
Technically, it could be Goo Goo Dolls.
Up in the air.
Or I guess it technically could be IOI too. I don't know, but
I don't know. I feel like the chances for both are like the same. Like,
so a year ago, if anybody put money on who was gonna come back, you still have a chance to win.
I was gonna say you have not lost yet. It's not looking good, but you have not lost.
I also
that's so funny.
I know. We also both mentioned how. We didn't listen to Red Velvet as much because that was their streak and they were coming out with like Zimzalabim and Really Bad Boy and stuff. But since then, they become awesome again, and they came out with Psycho, and Soul Reen came back, or I guess they'd come back, but they debuted and they made a bunch of good songs.
Yeah.
So that changed because I definitely remember back then when they had like I said like Zimzalabim and all the other ones I never really listened to, so I didn't listen to them as much as the other groups, but thankfully. They're making bangers again.
They did, or they have been. That's all facts.
It's true. Another thing we commented on was how Momoland was losing members because Daisy left.
Oh man!
And little known fact, they've lost more members since then. And Daisy is not back. She's no longer with the company.
She's definitely not coming back ever.
And they've lost more members. And sorry, Momoland, you've really just.
I just don't even know. Yeah. I don't know. They could be on their last legs here.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
That's not a fun one to look back.
Also, update. We actually got our tickets, and we saw ITZY in Minnesota.
That was really fun.
Because we were both like, man, I hope we can get these tickets and go see ITZY when they come to Minnesota.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we did go see that.
And we went and saw them.
There was people at that concert.
We met a lot of people.
And we met ITZY, and there was
we
super cold.
K-pop mom. It was a fun trip.
And we were able to sit next to people, and wow, that's really weird. But that was really fun.
My last update is I said that one of my main goals. This is funny because it was so long ago. Because we were talking about learning people and how there's so many members of groups, and you really wanted to get into Luna. You were talking about how you wanted to get into Luna, and I was like, you know what? One of my main goals is I'm finally going to remember all the members of WJSN, and I did that.
You did that. All that has been accomplished. Good for us.
So there's your 1 year in review from episode 1. I did learn all the members of WJSN, and I learned them all from watching the reality show.
That's crazy because that was like pretty recent too, like sort of.
That I watched the same episode of like 7 times already.
Just gotta study the tape.
But
what was our first episode even about? I guess just like get to know us.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like random stuff.
Who are we as podcasters?
Also, fun fact for everybody: the jobs that we had a year ago, we no longer have. We don't have those jobs anymore.
Well, the most fun fact is there was no pandemic then.
That's also true. There
was no corona. There was no anything.
That was a definition.
Wow, that's like the weirdest
thing. Free country.
Seriously, everything was just whatever because there was none of that stuff. That's why you're like, oh yeah, we saw ITZY, which didn't even come for months after we started the podcast, and everything was still chill.
Yeah, because that was the beginning of September. So
yeah.
September to October, November, December, January.
Months. It was months.
So it was almost like 5 months after we recorded that we went to ITZY.
Which everything was still chill then. Nothing was a mess then.
Yep.
That's so weird to think. That's like the weirdest part. It's like, whoa. Like we just went and saw ITZY. It wasn't even a thing.
Man, that is true.
So way back a year ago from now when we did that one, that wasn't even like, I don't even know if that was a thing at all. Like, I don't even know if Corona existed at all.
No.
Oh my gosh. Whew.
If you had a cough back then, it was just considered a chest cold.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, you'd be fine. That's the weirdest thing ever. It might not even be existing. But it's okay, because this podcast has powered through all those things.
But that was my fun through the fog for everybody.
That's crazy.
So anyone who listens to this episode now and goes back and listens to episode 1, those are your answers. So
spoiler alert. Every episode now from 51 to 100, we're just going to go back. Next week's episode 2, then episode 3,
just
answer
answer 4, all of the questions.
And see what's going on from when we did this episode to now.
I think the most surprising thing for me when I listened to it was I really mentioned wanting to remember all the members of WJSN a year ago.
Yeah, and you've done that.
And I finally did it.
Like, the last few weeks and stuff by watching the show.
That is very true.
It's funny because you didn't do it like 3 months ago. You're like, oh, I know him now. It's literally
I literally tried to do it like after I said it. Like, no, it literally took like a whole year.
It took like now, and you're like, yep, got it. I mean, it probably didn't actually take long, but it just like you didn't watch that stuff until now. Like
once I knew most of them because remember we were doing the episode on it. I knew most of the members, but I didn't know the Chinese members because when we started watching like a year or so ago, they weren't there. So I never had to worry about that. So once I learned the normal members of the group, the only 2 people that really confused me were Bana and Luda. And then once I could tell them apart, it was over. Like it was like...
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those things where it's like a roadblock in my head. I'm like, I'm never going to know all the members.
Yeah.
And then once I finally tell the 2 apart that I need to tell apart, I'm like, got it.
You just got everyone else. It's just like clicks. It's just like a switch. You're like, oh, I'm good.
It's like, oh, now it's done. Like, you finally, like, I've ascended, and I finally just know it.
Now you know all the WJs. Yeah, that's super funny, though, because you, like, just recently learned all them, and what an appropriate end to the podcasting year.
I know. I was like, man, that's so crazy.
That's really weird. It's not like a week later, then you're like, oh, I got it now. Nope, it was like just a few weeks ago, or the last, like, couple weeks. That's weird.
That's fun.
Yeah, we already said, which we said multiple times. Have we had more episodes on in-person or Skype? Probably in person, right?
Actually, I could tell you. Let me look real fast. While I'm looking at this, you can tell them about your Eyes One album you got.
Oh, yeah.
Since you actually got it.
Wow, man. Another super crazy thing that happened is I actually got my signed Eyes One album from M-Wave, and it was actually signed. And not only was it signed, but it was signed by my bias, who is Cheon. And I was very stoked about that because, I mean, if you've listened to this podcast, you know me and M-Wave have not been on good terms. And last time I got the Blue Eyes album, literally had no signature, and it was just blank. So I didn't have high hopes with this next one, but luckily M-Wave came through, and I got my bias too. So they must have saw my request and knew who I needed to get. I was tempted to get the Fromus one, but then I was like, nah, I don't really want to wait. And shipping's more because of whatever, so I was like, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I was like, I've kind of just had enough of them.
I did. Well, I got it from K-Town. I didn't get it from M-Wave, but I got the new CLC single and the flag. They should be here tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, Monday.
That was fast.
And I ordered some stuff so I could get a chance to have this video call with them. So
that was fast. Oh, yeah, that's the big thing is your video call event that you hopefully win. 30p, all it takes is one. All it takes is one. All right, and you get like a Polaroid?
Here we go. So, what episode do you think was our last episode we recorded with me in Chicago? We have 50 this is technically we have 49. This is our 50th episode. What do you think is the episode, the last one that I recorded in Chicago?
Man, I have no idea.
I guess just guess a random number.
I'm just going with like 22.
Close. 18.
Oh. Okay.
So out of our 50 episodes, we only recorded 18 of them when I was in Chicago.
Safe to say we've had more in person.
That's crazy, right?
It's weird. It doesn't feel like that.
I know.
Like at all.
So we've had 32 of them in person, not including the special episodes, and only 18 of them when I was in Chicago.
And we already have another one done that was technically in person too, so that's interesting. That's a fun fact.
If you took
that's a fun fact right there.
If you added the special episodes that we have, and you divided that by 2, we'd have like the same amount of episodes, half that we recorded in Chicago. So we've recorded literally like twice as many in person as we have.
Like, I'm not shocked, but I'm kind of surprised. I thought maybe because those ones were so different to do, it just felt like there was more. Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. We only had 18.
That's like a decent amount of episodes, but I thought it was maybe a little more.
I thought it was at least half of them.
Yeah. That's why I thought, like, 22 was... I mean, we were kind of right. I mean, we weren't that... It's not like we had, like, 5 and 45, but...
That's so crazy. 18.
Only 18. Wow. I thought it was more. I definitely thought it was more. The old Skype days.
Dude. Man. Classic Skype dates to record the podcast.
That's what we did. That's how we started this. That's how it all started.
And then I'd go to sleep on my air mattress in the living room when I had a whole bed in my bedroom.
Yeah, it's just fancy living.
It really is. Man.
It's weird. Man, that's just weird. It's tripping me out. Just
crazy how time flies.
We started this.
Second Through the Fog, more lighter Through the Fog. We talked about this the other day, but I was really thinking about it the other night when I was driving. Actually, I don't even know what it was the other night. It could have been a couple weeks ago now that I think about it. That, for some reason, you'll be driving, and you're like, oh, it doesn't feel like I'm going that fast. And you're really going, like, 75, 80, and like a 30 or a 40. And like, holy crap, I'm going so fast.
Yeah.
But then once it's nighttime, you're going like 50. And you're like, I gotta be going like 100. Like a cop's gonna pull me over for speeding. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not even going the speed limit right now.
I don't know, man. That's happened to me too. I don't understand it. I can't.
It's like the weirdest thing ever. I don't get it.
It just is. It is weird. Maybe because like night, there's no other cars, so you're like, you're your own speed. So you're just like, yeah, I'm flying.
Because before,
I'm going 20 miles under the speed limit.
Pretty much because we're like, you obviously match the speed of traffic happening.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem like you're going. But then when it's just you by yourself, you're just like, if I go any faster, a cop's definitely going to see me and pull me over. And you look at your speedometer, like 10 miles under the speed limit, and you're like, oh, shit.
I know in that situation, for me, if I'm just, like, driving, I'm definitely going slower as to, like, faster. Just because, I mean, I don't really pay attention to it, but I know if it's, like, nighttime, I'm just, like you said, I'm like, oh, I'm going the right speed, I'm sure, and then I look, and I'm like, oh, I'm going, like, 10 below. I didn't even realize, like...
It's so crazy. But if you would flip it, I'd be like, man, I'm going, like, 25, like, I need to go faster. Like, if it was daytime outside. Yeah. And I'm going, like, already, like, 10 miles over the speed
sometimes when you don't really pay attention during the daytime, usually, you'd be going, like, 90, and you're like, oh, I should probably slow down.
Especially when I'm driving, like, up north or anything like that.
Yeah, just when you're on the highway and you're just going.
It's like, oh.
And there's, like, a couple cars. You're like, oh, man, I should probably slow down a little bit.
Remember the other day we were driving and that cars were, like, flying past us? We're like, well, those are the other cars? And I looked at my speedometer and we're going, like, the speed limits. They must have been flying.
Yeah, so you're
I thought we were going fast.
We're like, those guys are going, like, 100. Goodness.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy. I'm always like, man, I know if I tried to drive like that for like 1 second, police would just like come out of nowhere and be like
that guy that pulled you over at the stop sign.
Yeah, don't run stop signs.
Just coming out of the cornfields.
I really don't have. I didn't see him. I mean, luckily, honestly, it was the stop took no more than 2 minutes. He's like, you're good to go. Just be careful because it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah, he probably didn't even want to fill out the paperwork or do anything. He's probably
he didn't. He didn't even fill anything out.
That's what I'm saying. He's probably like, yeah.
I didn't even get a warning. He was just like, He's like, I get it. It's 3 a.m. Be careful. He's like, thanks, man. I was really worried because I was on my phone. I was like, oh, I'm going to get a stupid texting and driving thing, like, at 3 a.m. That's going to suck, and it's going to be expensive, but luckily, hopefully he doesn't listen to this, but I guess it's too late.
Hey, if he does listen to it, shout out to you, dude. You're cool. Thanks for letting my bro go.
I'll just hit up Matt to help me.
Yeah, that's all I really got for Through the Fog or anything. It was a fun exercise looking back on.
Yeah, I just totally... I was like, I couldn't even have guessed what we really did besides just like, hey, this is what we want to do. For the... Like, what was the second episode about? I have no idea.
I think we did, like, comebacks.
And, man, yeah. I know for a while there we had our Produce 48 ones, and then...
First off, that's the greatest series in the history of anything. And I'm not just talking about for us. I'm talking about the actual series Produce 48.
Better than anything. I know we did that for a while because we were watching it and reviewing episodes. But that's all I really remember.
Actually, if you flash back to then, I still did not like Eyes One or Produce 48 when you recorded that first episode.
That was weird, though, because I remember when you did get into them when we were watching that, it was, like, super sad because they were going through all the crap that they had to go through earlier in the year. So we're like, man, we don't even know if they're going to come back. They might disband, blah, blah. And, like, since then, they've had, like, multiple comebacks and stuff. So
what's really crazy, too, when you think about it, is... You know how we watch it in the Discord sometimes? Like, Josh and I will watch it because he wants to watch all the episodes so he can watch the last one so he can make me cry.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, I've never seen the last episode.
Yeah, we have not seen. We've seen every other one. We just used to sit out there and watch.
He's like, oh, I got time for maybe like a half an episode, or we can maybe watch one because they're so long. And I remember when I'd come down here and we'd meet up at my parents at like 1 or 2 in the morning, and we would literally watch like 2 or 3 episodes in a row, and they're like 2.5 hours long.
Dude, it was a long time.
We've seen so many of them.
We've seen every single one of them besides the last one.
Yeah, like literally all of them, every single one of them. And we like would binge them like in a row. We'd like watch them. Yeah. Remember, I'd hook up my dad's laptop to the HDMI cable in the living room.
We would move the couch over and just sit there and watch. And I would we just get super mad about stuff, like how Kine didn't make it. And we're just like, this is stupid. And
we would get into it. We'd literally be like yelling at the TV.
I'd hate the stupid MC guy. Still hate that guy.
Yeah.
But we're just like, how did this person not make it? Blah blah blah. And yeah, and then we're like, oh, this is why. But it's weird because we didn't even know the future of, especially since what was it, X1 got disbanded. We're like, oh crap. But IZ*ONE powered through, and they're doing just fine. Yeah,
they're having their Japanese come back here in a little bit. They'll probably have a new Korean comeback by the end of the year too.
Yeah, they've had a couple comebacks, and I know they're having an online concert. They're doing just fine. They're doing great, actually. They're doing better than fine. But just at the time, we're like, crap. I don't know what's gonna happen. Because that was happening, and we're watching it, which was sad too. We're like, oh, everything was just sad.
And they're already crying because they're struggling, and they don't know.
Oh, you don't even know what's gonna happen.
And they're saying they're not good enough and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, it's okay, girl, you're gonna get eliminated anyways. I already know because you're not in the final lineup.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to see some real emotion poured into some episodes, you go watch those review episodes of Produce 48. That was my favorite thing in the entire world.
Yeah, we should just redo those.
I know, we should rewatch.
The rewatch of Produce 48. Yeah, that's honestly, of those are earlier episodes, or I guess we should say the before in-person episodes. Those were the only ones I really remember. Dude, probably besides because
I'm pretty sure one of the first episodes we did was a boy group episode.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, I don't know.
Because I know we did the draft for our groups. That was in person. I think that was one of the first ones in person.
All right, here, I gotcha. Since this is a throwback episode, I don't care. Since it's a 1 year episode, I don't care how long this episode is. So we're going to go into this. Episode 1 was when we talked about...
all that stuff, yeah.
Episode 2 was the comebacks. We did comebacks.
That makes sense.
Episode 3 is the classic deep dive into dudes.
Deep dive into dudes, excellent.
Actually, that was
third episode ever was a guy group episode.
That was actually our most listened to episode for a really long time.
You're welcome, yeah.
Then we had episode about... Actually, I don't even know what this is. Hold on.
Oh, we went to go see ITZY.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there we go.
Yeah.
Then... Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
The Produce 48 episodes are coming.
And then we did...
Then we made super groups.
Oh, I guess we didn't do that in person. I thought we did.
Then we talked about more Produce 48. Oh, then we talked about more Produce 48.
Yeah, I remember. That's all I remember is we just did a ton of Produce 48 and IZ*ONE.
Oh, also one of the other really fun ones was when we were in person at my dad's work, and we wrote down who we thought each other's biases were.
So technically, there's been more in person.
Oh yeah, because we actually did. Because there's a couple of these I came home for, and we did record them in person.
Man, that one was a mess.
That was fun.
That was fun, but I remember writing it out, and I was like, I don't even know what name I wrote. That one would be a lot better now.
Oh. Talking more about Produce 48.
Dude, that was 6 of our first 10 episodes.
Then episode 11
Why did we ever switch?
I don't know, dude.
We had our award.
The Kpop Kimchi Awards. That was a fun one.
That'll be coming up here in a few months eventually.
Then we have the top 10 songs of the year, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
New Year's resolution where we talked about more boy groups. That was the second boy group episode.
2 boy group episodes.
Then we have our most popular episode to date, the Red Velvet episode. Which
was in person.
And I mean, that has a ton of listens on it.
Thanks, guys.
But then we talk about our favorite debuts.
That was our first guest, too,
Oh, here we
Red
go.
Velvet.
Oh, okay, so no, we didn't see ITZY until January, because that's literally titled We Saw ITZY.
Maybe the other one was about something else.
So
I don't remember.
It just says, it has ITZY as a title, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Did we just talk about
we talked about
our favorite groups. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, it was our favorite debuts from 2018 and 2019.
Oh, okay, yeah, there we go.
What else we got here? I'm seeing if there's any other random ones. Our top 10 songs ever.
We need more
was the
last 48 episodes.
That was the last one when we were in Chicago. What else in Chicago? Then we did the draft, which spoiler alert, I'm still getting crushed, so I'm not updating that. That's not even. It's not.
I will say, since I guess it's been a calendar year of our podcast, that was my favorite episode we've ever done.
The draft one?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was
super fun.
I was actually going to ask you that because I got some questions I'm asking you listen to this other stuff, just random 1 year things.
Oh, okay.
I was going to ask what your favorite episode we did was.
I was going to say some of my favorite episodes. I'll save the other ones, but that one is probably my favorite episode.
Episode 20, February 13th. Our journey into the Luniverse.
Oh, gosh. All my favorite episodes are whatever one we did in the kitchen.
Oh, those are the best. Then we had a special Eyes One episode when they came back and we watched that.
We've had so many about that. We need to keep it going.
Maybe that's going to be next week's episode.
Yeah, we need to get Produce 48 back on the map.
Then we talked about Dream Concert. That was a good one.
We watched Dream Concert.
More comebacks, the unhelpful guide to CLC. Go check that out. It's actually crazy because that was in March. So at this point, Kobe was dead.
That is sad.
That's wild. It's crazy. In the first episode, he was still alive.
Yeah, this is when the year started to go downhill.
Then we went to see Everglow, and then after that it literally went downhill.
That was the day everything went downhill in the United States. So
yeah, then after that we just kind of have the ones that.
And then we just are where we are now.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, I was right. We had a bunch of Produce 48 and Eyes.
Oh no, that's 100%.
It was like our 7 of our first 10 episodes.
Dude, that's okay. We'll get into that in a minute once we start talking about some other stuff.
That's so funny.
But, so, that was a fun update for you guys, a little 1 year update. But I've got some other stuff I'm going to ask him while we're listening to these submissions that we got. Because, for our 50th episode, I decided to do something fun and include all of our friends in our Discord that we've talked to for actually a very long time now.
Seriously.
And I had all of them submit us voice recordings of recommending us songs. Like, what's something they want us to listen to, because... I mean, I just listen to Eyes One and Boogie Up all the time if I had a choice. So, we have all these submissions from our friends in our Discord, because it's the perk of being in Discord. You get to be on the podcast, which is super fun.
True.
And then after that, I've got some other ones that were submitted by people through Instagram. So, we got some songs to listen to. It'll be fun. I can't... Also, disclaimer, I have not listened to any of these. I told them I'm not listening to any of these until after, or not after, but while we're recording the podcast, so.
Yeah, we don't know what any of these sound like or what they say, so we apologize. I guess if it's too bad, you'll get cut out, but hopefully not.
If you don't hear us on here, if you're someone in the Discord who don't hear us on here, it's because it's too risque, so we cut it.
You know why if it's not on there.
Josh.
So, yeah. But we're not worried about anyone. Everyone's great on this list.
Yeah, everyone's super fun.
Just a disclaimer. If your name wasn't called, then there's a reason.
Speaking of that, let's just listen to Josh's first and see what Josh has to say.
Sure.
But while we're listening, so they're going to recommend us a song. We're going to listen to it. I don't know what the songs are. I haven't listened to any of these.
Yeah, I have no idea.
But I've got some fun questions that we can talk about for 1 year. Just like 1 year random questions. Cool. All right. So first up's our buddy
from somewhere in Michigan. Standing
Classic.
4'11".
Don't worry, Josh. We'll just bleep your name out in post. Since we know you like your privacy.
We're not going to.
Oh. Yo, what's up, Kpop Kimchi crew?
Hey.
It's Josh, a.k.a. Josh. I just want to say thank you guys for making this awesome podcast, giving us a community to just gain some more friends, have a lot of laughs and funny moments, and create some fire memes.
Very true.
Keep up the great work. Keep pumping out those podcasts. And a song recommendation, I'm in a good mood, so I'm going to recommend Say You Love Me by Twice.
Hey!
You guys have good ones. Peace.
Very unexpected recommendation.
Thanks, Josh.
I didn't even know Twice made that song. Did you?
Is that our intro?
I honestly have no idea. I guess we'll find out in a minute.
That's why it's a submission, so we can find out. Say You Love Me, Josh. That was, nice,
Here we go.
Man. Love those messages.
Here's his Josh's recommendation for us, so let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Thank God for screen sharing.
So this is Say You Love Me by Twice, and this is Josh's recommendation for us.
Definitely thought Josh was just going to be like, my song recommendation is D's. I was like, I would have put money on that. That was such a mature answer for Josh. I know. Good job,
I just want to know, where were you driving to when you recorded that?
We don't, be safe when you're driving, Josh. That's all I'm going to say.
He does drive a lot. He's a very popular person.
He does.
Apparently, he's a popular person.
From what he says, but I believe him.
Also, this is very, fitting because I was actually going to say, from our last episode, our first episode, the very end of it was actually us giving a review of Feel Special because it just had come out.
Really?
Yeah.
It did just come out because I saw tweets about it coming out a year ago and stuff. Wow, that's wild.
That's crazy, right?
That seems like, well, I guess it was a long time ago. I was like, man, that seems like forever ago.
It was.
Feel Special was so great.
It was. And we were actually saying how we weren't sure how it was going to stack up long term compared to Fancy, because we love Fancy.
It certainly did. That was... I remember just for those teasers for Feel Special, I was like, oh, buddy, like, they are not taking a time out.
I've never heard this.
I don't think I've heard this song either. This is cool.
Who knew Josh was so...
I thought he was going to suggest a country song. Like, I had no idea.
I thought it was going to be a Luke Bryan.
I thought it was either going to be a D's or a country song or just, like, the SpongeBob's, like, theme. I don't know.
I didn't know he was so into Twice like this.
Did not know he was going to actually submit a K-pop song. I'm shocked. Way to go, Josh.
So, yeah, okay, well, what's your favorite episodes that we did?
My favorite episode, like I said before, is definitely the draft one. That was my favorite. That was just, like, fun to do the stupid games we did the draft. Because we had no idea what was going to happen, or, like, the order, or what. Like, and we just did a bunch of random stuff, like throwing a ping pong ball into, like, a bucket, or, like, guessing random numbers, or... I don't even know, but we just did a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah, it was fun.
Into kitchen. I guess it's just those kitchen episodes were fun. Because we recorded that in the kitchen, and it was fun. My other favorite ones are the ones we had our Discord guests with Josh and Zeg, and then our BTS one with Mango.
That was fun.
Those ones are like, probably my favorite ones. Off the top of my head.
My favorite one's just any we did that involved Produce 48.
Yeah. I love the early years of Kpop Kimchi, because that's all we talked about.
We really just had to fill that time slot somehow, so...
Man. Oh, the driving ones are part of my favorite, too.
Those are pretty fun. Mainly because we're actually doing something.
Because we're
just somewhere.
Driving, yeah. The random song playlist driving ones are fun. But yeah, I think if I had to pick one favorite, though, it's the draft one.
The draft one was fun. I also like the one where we made a list of our biases in the groups. We had to guess who did the most right. And the winner still has yet to receive any gift off of what they won from that.
That was wild.
I think I'm supposed to buy you a pizza or something. I don't know.
Well, I ate pizza today, so... You made a pizza today, so it worked. That was... man, that was a crazy episode. There's so many names. Good song, Josh.
I wonder, we'll have to do another one to see how it's changed.
Yeah, that's true. That's,
Good recommendation, Josh.
We'll have to eventually do another... Well, I guess we can do it whenever another draft and include other people.
Yeah, this next year we'll actually have, like, all of our friends
We'll
draft.
have whoever wants to do
teams.
it can be in it, so we can just have the most wild teams ever. And we should just exclude Blackpink, because whoever drafts them is still probably going to win. But
and I'm just going to...
just trying to get freaking
make it a
on there.
I'm going to make it a huge, like, Zoom party call, and they all can, like, have their draft boards.
Yeah, it's going to be like, we're going to do that. So whoever wants to be in the draft, let us know.
Maybe that will be our second YouTube video ever.
We'll do it eventually, so... Yay for the draft.
All right, awesome, Josh.
Good job, stuff. Josh. I'm very impressed with you, young man.
He's been a very fun, active member of our Discord.
Oh, one of the best. Come hang out with Josh.
Yeah, come to Discord to hang out with Josh. That's all you need to do.
Do it.
All right, next up on our list of songs we're going to listen to, or I guess kind of the same recommendations, is going to be from our buddy Jonathan.
Jonathan, the number one fan.
The real OG. Let's see what you got for us, Jonathan.
Let's go.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I wanted to say happy first anniversary. And the song that I want to recommend is Bazooka by GWSN.
That a baby, Jonathan.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Classic Jonathan.
That was really the...
straight and to the point.
That was really the submission I was waiting for.
Man. That's a great song.
Jonathan has been our first... Jonathan was literally our first fan, so...
He really was.
For those who don't know the legend, he was our first fan. And he was, like, our first follower on, like, everything.
Literally everything.
I remember on Twitter, I used to be like, yo, there's this... I
honestly thought it was about to say MILFs.
It does say MILFs for a second. That's why I was like, oh, MILFs. But, I remember I was like, there's this guy Jonathan with like, he's like in a hammock. I don't know what he looks like because that's his profile picture.
And I was like, wait a minute. I think that's the same guy that likes all of our stuff on Instagram.
I was like, this guy literally likes any tweet, and he's the only one that likes it like seconds after I tweet it. He's like, yeah, I know who that is. And I was like, yes. I'm so glad we actually got to like know and meet Jonathan.
He's super cool. He's also the biggest GWSN fan of all time. I remember when I learned that the reason he liked all of our stuff was because he has like notifications turned on for us. And I was just like, wow, I'm just so honored that somebody actually has notifications for us. I didn't know that was a thing.
What was this one quote he had? Why you like the podcast too?
Oh yeah, so I haven't actually, it's in the frame up there, but
Yeah.
he said the reason that he started listening to our podcast is because he found us because we listened to like K-pop and our voices did not annoy him.
I don't know if we ever told him, but I took a screenshot of that in the Discord because it was like a message in our Discord, and I went into Walgreens and got it printed out on like a photo and gave it to me and Fog.
I literally have it in a frame.
Yeah, I got frames for us too. It's in both of our rooms, like hanging up. That quote from Jonathan.
I was like, that's like the nicest thing anyone's ever said.
That's how special that is. Literally in a frame in my room.
I guess speaking of it, some other things that I've heard since we've had our podcast and our Discord is like when one of our people in our Discord said they started standing CLC because of us.
That was sick.
Or really anyone that
We
comments.
almost quit the podcast after
Oh, we
that.
really did. Because like anytime anyone ever says anything about like liking a group or listening to them just because we like told them about them, I'm like, this is like the best thing ever.
Yeah, that's the whole point, really. So
Really worth $1 million.
also, this song was great. I
Yeah,
don't
this song
know.
was really good.
I don't know or listen to a ton of GWSN, but this song is awesome, and I actually have listened to it a lot. Like this single song, definitely on the playlist.
I have this one and I have Puzzle Moon.
Yeah,
Puzzle
that
Moon's
song is
awesome.
good.
Which I'm pretty sure we talked about last week.
Yeah,
It's so funny because after all this time, like, I still remember doing certain podcasts and stuff we listen to, and then other ones, they all just kind of like
they just blend together. Yeah, they all do.
I guess maybe that's on us because we talk about the same thing so much. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this
We
is a
have
really
a
good
decent
song.
amount of episodes too, so that you'll have that.
GWSN is really cool though.
Yeah, this song slaps. I love this song. It'd be really hard to be like, oh yeah, episode like 13 at this point. We definitely said that, like,
Yeah,
no way I could do that. I didn't even remember what our first ones were about.
that is true. I know a lot of people on our Discord did like this song though. But yeah, if you
Yeah,
haven't listened
I-
to GWSN, check them out.
I really like this song.
Very upbeat, happy. Also, they have like this little astronaut shooting like a bazooka. Is that what it is? It kind of, I don't know.
I
It's a
guess
tiny
it is.
bazooka. Anyways, good recommendation, Jonathan.
Thanks,
This is a
Jonathan.
good song. Let's see, who should we do next?
Who is
Here.
up next? Drum roll.
It's from our number one Discord friend, Mango.
Who is a ultimate friend of the podcast because she's been on the podcast.
She has, so let's see what Mango's got to say.
What does Mango have to
Hey
say?
Fog, hey Justin, this is Mango. Congratulations on 50 episodes! You guys in the Discord fam have really helped keep me sane these past few months, and I can't wait for 50 more episodes of the Kpop Kimchi podcast.
Let's not
I'd
get
like to
ahead of
recommend
ourselves.
I Knew It by Sonamu. These ladies are super talented, but not very well known, so it would mean a lot to me if you checked them out. Thanks, bye!
Bye.
Bye, Mango.
Not gonna lie, I was too busy talking stuff to listen to what her recommendation was. I just know it was by Sonamu.
Let's just play back the replay.
We're just playing it again, Mango, because you're the best.
Hey Fog, hey Justin, this is Mango. Congratulations on 50 episodes!
Yay.
You guys in the Discord fam have really helped keep me sane these past few months, and I can't wait for 50 more episodes of the Kpop Kimchi podcast. I'd like to recommend I Knew It by Sonamu.
Oh, okay.
These ladies
Nice,
are super
nice,
talented,
nice.
but not very well known, so it would mean a lot to me if you checked them out. Thanks, bye!
Bye,
We got you, fam.
Sonamu.
Sonamu. I knew it. I don't know if I've ever
Don't-
heard any Sonamu.
Don't know if I know they exist. I've like seen the group
what a
name,
cool opening.
but I don't know anything about them.
What a cool logo. Yeah, Mango's awesome. She was on a BTS episode. She's like one of our resident boy group stands in the Discord next after Josh. I'm actually excited for this. I'm glad they recommend something I've never heard.
I feel like this is a group that I see fan cams of randomly, and I'm like, I have no idea who that is, and it's like someone from Sonoma.
That sounds about right. I will say, the one real thing that's happened, because we talk about it all the time from the coronavirus, is that I started the Discord. And we've got like all the people to talk to now. And if it wasn't for that, probably wouldn't have started it. So, shout out to the coronavirus for that. Because for real, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have just been sitting there one day like, oh, people probably want other people to talk to. And this like started it, but...
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, big ups. We're making us lots of friends. Oh, wow. I literally thought there's 3 of them. There's so many of them. Holy crap.
Yeah, there's a lot of... more members than what I would have guessed.
How many? There's 7?
Yes. It's hard when they're doing dancing and moving. Like, I have no idea how many there are. I still don't know how many people are in Luna.
Dude, I don't know what it's the dance
Could be.
formations or what, but...
there's a lot of them.
This song's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is cool.
I wonder if there's still a group. There's a lot of leather couches in this video and potted plants.
Always wondered if there was just an ultimate rivalry between them and Mamamoo, since it's like a very similar name.
Dude, that's a good one.
Sonamu and Mamamoo, like...
Speaking of taking bets right now, do you think Mike's going to recommend a Mamamoo song to us? Or a Twice song?
Man, I don't know. It could be anything.
You know, I will say, honestly, there's
J-pop,
like
it could be anything.
a 99% chance that Josh was going to recommend Birthday by Somi.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm kind of disappointed that he didn't.
I didn't think he was even going to recommend songs, so good job, Josh.
Oh, here's a fun question for you. So it's been a year, and you've obviously learned a lot about a lot of different groups since then. Who would you say some of the idols that have really risen on your charts of favorite idols have been in the last year?
That's a good question. That's one you gotta think about.
Off the top of your head, who would you say? Because, I mean, we've learned about a lot of groups, so, I mean, there's tons of other idols. I'd say mine, definitely, like, Hyunjin from Luna, Sunny from WJSN, and, like, Haiwan from IZ*ONE.
Yeah.
Mostly because I didn't know who they were until this last year, so...
That's true.
Who would you say?
I don't know. That's a good... I'm, like, trying to think. I was like, I know there's some out there, I just can't think of them off the top of my head.
But I definitely say those are my main ones that
Yeah.
I like.
I'll think of some.
Because I still like, before that, I still liked all the members of like G1 from Promise 9 and
Yeah.
Songyeon, everyone in CLC. But yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, hey, there's a lot of people that I've like literally just learned about. Like literally everybody at IZ*ONE or Cosmic Girl or Luna or even like Dreamcatcher, because I didn't know any of those people were until...
Oh, yeah. I'll probably just say all the people in Dreamcatcher, because they're really great and really funny and really talented, and I would not know anything about them if it wasn't for the Discord. So, yeah, I'll just throw everyone from Dreamcatcher in there because they're great. Like, I knew a couple songs by them, but I did not know that much about Dreamcatcher, and everyone should because they're awesome. So, yeah, definitely the girls from Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher is pretty fun.
Yeah, they're super great.
Also, good recommendation, Mango.
Yeah, that was
Good
cool,
job.
Mango. I like that song. It's cool vibes.
Let's see, who should listen? Yep, since you already talked about it, let's listen to Mike.
All right, Mike.
This is Mike, also known as Twice K-Pop in Chicago.
Shout
on
out to him, he's
Instagram.
awesome.
And can't believe you guys have already reached 50 episodes. Feel like we just met in some ways, and can't wait till we can go back to catching concerts together. My song for today will be from the Peggies, and I'll send a picture of what that song is because translation is failing me now. Once again, just congrats, you guys.
Awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike. Mike's a super cool guy.
Mike has just been the low-key person that's brought this all together, so...
He really has. We met him when we went and saw Everglow.
Yeah. And he was like someone we kind of talked to before and all that, and met him there, and then because of him, we met other people, and then the Discord, and Mike has just like been just like that baseline of just like holding... He's been like the solid ground of holding everything together.
He is the,
Like, if you look back, it's like, oh, this really couldn't have happened if we didn't know who Mike was. Or, like, this part here, this is just, like, those little things that you add up. You're like, oh, well, Mike had a lot to do with that.
It's true, he really did. Sorry,
Oh, that's a cool
I'm just finding this album that he's talking through right now.
The Peggies. Hand up. I don't know what that is.
It's a J-pop.
Yeah.
He's really into, like, Japanese pop music and stuff. So thanks for that, it's kind of cool. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the one that you were asking us for. Actually, if this is the opening to this anime, Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, it's really funny because my other friend told me to watch this a really long time ago and I haven't done it. Sorry, Justin. But yeah, that's actually funny because he told me about it. It's such a really cool anime. So I hope this is the song you're talking about because much like you, the translate. Actually, I feel like I might have heard this.
This is awesome.
Also, I listen to a lot of like Japanese rock music and stuff because it's really cool. So I appreciate this. This is awesome. A lot of anime openings. Also, if this is not the song you wanted us to listen to, this is an awesome song. So thanks anyways.
I like this song too.
I'm trying to think. What's some other fun stuff?
This does remind me of an anime opening. Like, I can just, like, see it.
Dude, they just make the best music over there. Like, there's so many good anime opening songs I like to listen to. Like,
Oh, they're just, like, super cool.
Listen to that synth.
This is
so
really
nice.
cool, too. Just jamming out in the woods.
Yeah, Mike is our resident CEO. He is the godfather out here. He's a super cool guy.
Pretty much.
He won a super exclusive signed Polaroid by Sion at the Everglow show, and he, like, freaked out.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
he
so
was, like,
happy.
the first person that won. That was, like, the best moment of the concert.
I mean, that's crazy. That was so long ago.
That's, like, all I'm thinking about is just, like, man, it's wild. Long time ago. It's crazy because it, like, feels so long with everything that happened, but, like, it's not that long ago.
Yeah,
but
it really
it
wasn't.
is.
Man.
It's just so weird. We're all just, like, shoulder to shoulder with people at a concert. Like, what? This is cool, though. I like this.
I do like it, too. They just make the best, like, I mean, like I said, like, rock music.
It's
like,
just, like,
awesome.
super awesome rock music.
I'm trying to think of what some other questions I was thinking of earlier.
Also, the Peggies is a really cool name.
Oh, what are some of your favorite groups you've learned about so far since we've been doing this?
Definitely, well, again, like, Dreamcatcher, WJSN for sure, because that was someone I know we both said if we just, like, kind of paid more attention, we knew we'd like them a lot, and we just, like, never really did. But then once we started to with our episode and stuff, we both, like, really, really like WJSN, Cosmic Girl, like, a lot. So, definitely Cosmic Girl. I mean, Luna, for sure, because we just, like, jumped into that really quickly. We didn't know, like, anything about them, and then it was like, bam, we want to know everything about Luna, so... Probably, like, Luna, Dreamcatcher, Cosmic Girl. I mean, we learned more about, like, Eyes One, too, honestly, like, as far back
It's so
as
crazy to think that, like, I didn't know anything about Eyes One.
Yeah, like, Eyes One, too, like, that's... We've seen all those besides the last one. So, yeah, it's because I, like, forget how long it's been. I'm like, oh, we didn't even know about this, or this, or this, so...
Let's see.
I mean, like, Everglow, too. Like,
yeah, there's so many groups. I even got more... There's some other groups I like, but I got more into, too, like DIA.
Yeah.
I really got into them more. Like the Luna, Eyes One, we learned a lot about them. WJSN. I've been super into WJSN lately.
Yeah.
I will say that it is fun learning about other groups that weren't maybe like our favorite groups, but we learned about them for the show, like Wacky Wacky.
Yeah, that was a fun series when we did the, like, after IOI girl groups. Those ones were cool. It sucks that a lot of those groups aren't, like, the most active, but...
Or like Kristen that's not around anymore.
Yeah,
Guggenheim's not around anymore.
Those were still fun ones to do.
But man, we just learned about so many groups. And then our friends tell us about new groups all the time. Actually, one group I really like is that boy group, Only One Of.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Good song, Mike.
Good job, Mike. Thank you.
J-pop. Let's see.
Who gets the lucky next pick?
Also, anime openings are awesome. If you guys like anime, I love anime openings. So send me some anime openings. We'll listen to them. We're gonna listen to Busey. I don't know. He said that he was just gonna say G-Friend, and that was it. So we'll see if that's really what he put.
Hello. My name is Busey, and all I have to say is stand G-Friend. All other groups can die. No other group matters, except for G-Friend.
He does love G-Friend.
And it just so happens that the two hosts of Kpop Kimchi are G-Friend aunties. And you honestly hate to see it. So, all you lovely listeners out there, stand G-Friend.
Thanks, Busey, for that PSA.
All right, cool. It's going to be super crazy when we overdub that with fart noises. No one is a G-Friend anti.
Don't listen to Busey.
And,
he's on this big thing. He thinks that we don't like G-Friend.
The thoughts of Busey do not reflect our thoughts of the Kpop Kimchi podcast when he said every other group should die. We do not think that. Busey said it. We do not think that.
Everyone come talk trash to Busey in the Discord.
I mean, let's be honest. There's not one person that wants more smoke than Busey. So.
It's true. Here we go.
If you actually are an anti of G-Friend, first off, don't be an anti, but maybe come talk to Busey.
Yeah,
He'll set you straight. He'll set you straight.
He does love G-Friend.
All right, that was his PSA. Nice.
Really
nice voice.
He does. I feel like he should be reading like an audiobook or something.
Yeah. I'm falling asleep.
Oh, man. Next up, we got our boy Marcus from up in Seattle.
What up, everyone? It's your boy Marcus from the Discord, aka Mr. No Profile Pick, aka Bring Hospital Back, aka Josh is actually a boy group stan. Just want to give a huge shout out and congrats to the boys at the Kpop Kimchi podcast for making it to their 1-year anniversary. I'm super proud of you guys. You guys are killing it. Keep up the hard work. It surely pays off. Also, if you're listening to this and haven't joined the community Discord, you guys should do that right after you listen to this episode. We got a bunch of cool people there where we just talk K-pop 24/7. It's a lot of solid K-pop content. It's a really good time. This may be out of the norm for a few people, but someone that I want to recommend is Starship Entertainment's solo artist, Ju Young, especially his song All For You. It's got some really nice R&B type vibes with his music. It's really good to put on when you're just chilling out, doing homework, or just trying to have something groovy going on in the background. But yeah, just another, again, big shout out to the homies for making it to their 1-year anniversary. Can't wait for coronavirus to be done with so we can all link up again. All right, I'm out. Peace.
Thanks, Marcus.
Thanks, Marcus.
Man, Marcus is a cool dude.
Yeah, coolest person in Discord. Well, he's tied with Cass.
Cass is pretty cool.
For the coolest people in Discord, Marcus and Cass are just battling for number one. Everyone else is behind them.
Sorry, I'm just looking up this guy so we can listen to the
That's okay.
His song here.
Marcus was someone that we met at Everglow.
Yeah, we did.
For the 20 seconds that we met everyone else, we met Marcus.
It's very true. He's a cool guy.
I remember he was like, yeah, I gotta get my flight back to Seattle. And I was like, that is dedication, my friend. That is dedication.
Him and, like, Josh, I feel like go all over the place to watch stuff. And Zeg, he's been to a lot of places, too.
Including Seoul.
It's true. He did.
That's my favorite thing of the whole podcast, was Zeg telling a story of the first ever concert he went to was Blackpink in Seoul. Like, man, everyone else should just retire after that.
So I'm pretty sure this is what he recommended to us.
Too young.
If it's not Marcus, I'm sorry.
We should just not play the songs and just play our own songs.
I know, right? Thanks for the
And this
recommendation.
is Limp Bizkit. Let's just watch all of Woodstock 2 or whatever the other one is. Woodstock
dude, Woodstock 99.
Freaking Kid Rock.
This is pretty chill, though.
This is nice.
Yeah, Marcus is cool. We met so many people when we went to Everglow. That was great. That was the most magical 15 seconds of our life.
I was gonna say, the funniest thing is it didn't last more than 1 minute. Because we just all like said hi to everyone that Mike knew, and then they took.
It's
like,
all because of
picture.
Mike, honestly.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I meant. Like, Mike is the reason for the link up. He is the link, literally.
He really is.
But yeah, we met everyone, and then they took like a picture with our shirt, and then it was it. We all left.
My other favorite thing is when Mango, like when she joined, she's like, "So, how long you guys like known each other? Like, you guys seem like you're like really good friends." I'm like 30 seconds.
If you add up all of our time actually like talking to each other and stuff, it's maybe like 1 minute.
It really is. All of our all 7 of our interactions together at the same time.
If you count before the concert meeting Mike and Josh, who was super pissed because he lost his spot in line. Because we're like, oh, I wonder where Mike is. Because we were saying we were going to finally meet him because we had talked to him before on social media. Like, we never met him, but we had, like, DM'd and stuff about, like, some concerts. And he's like, oh, I'll be there. And we're like, oh, I wonder where he is. And then, like, the line moved and he was, like, right in front of us. And I was like, hey, you're the Kpop Kimchi. We're like, yeah, you're Mike. Who's this little angry guy with you? And it was Josh.
Yep, it was Josh the whole time. Man, that was actually a really nice day outside, too.
Super nice day for it being winter.
And we also met that one really cool dude who sat by. That whole concert was freaking sick.
Yeah, that Everglow was sick. They're coming back too, and
I forgot we didn't talk about that.
It looks so nice.
Yeah, the new Everglow
already.
It looks so good. The teasers look great.
Teasers are out of this world. They're gonna kill it, like we already know. But yeah, we got to see them. Those guys next to us were really cool too.
That one guy got like 4 of his questions answered.
Yeah, he's like, it's me again.
Let's go.
He's like, what's your favorite color? And it's like, yes, that's me.
Man, what a good show.
And we just kept, I don't even know how, but we just would look at them and just be like, man, R.I.P. Kobe. And they're like, R.I.P. Kobe. They knew, man. Those guys were,
they were really cool.
They were cool. Man, if we ever meet those random guys again, they'll be in the Discord.
Hey, I gave them a bunch of stickers. They know where to find us.
Yeah.
The Discord's really just been like the best thing ever. Thanks for the that shameless plug there, Marcus. That's the truth he's speaking. That was not a paid promotion.
Mr. Bring Hustle Back.
That was not a paid promotion.
Trust us, it is not paid at all.
There's nothing paid to anybody. Hey, speaking of Starship, that's awesome. That's where WJSN's
just
from.
Talk about a company that actually might not be that bad.
Yeah, they've got like a lot of good
actually ones. Just not what was Preston's company?
Oh, Pledis?
Hate those guys.
Didn't they get bought? Didn't we were talking the other day? They like got bought out by like big hits. So
big hits like trying to buy. They're literally just trying to take over and buy everyone.
I mean, why not do it?
They should just buy Pledis and then just blow the building up, or just bring Kristen back. That'd be sick.
Man, that would be sweet. That is like a nice like homework doing song, like just playing in your background.
Yeah, it is chill.
Like coffee shop music. I'd expect that from a guy in Seattle. Good job, Marcus.
Cool guy.
Good
cool
job.
Song. That's all I gotta say for Marcus.
Next, we got our submission from Marcus's cousin, JP.
What up, JP?
Let's see what Jay's got to say.
What's going on, everyone? My name is JP. This upcoming year, I'm about to be a senior, probably the youngest members in KPKC.
Hey.
Probably joined them about a couple months ago. I'm a big fan of Luna Twice, Red Velvet, and recently Weekly.
Oh, yeah.
One song I recommend is Cocoa Bottle by Penomeko. And, shout out to KPKC. Peace.
Thanks, Jay.
Thanks, Jay.
What a great recommendation. Let's look it up. I've never heard that, so I'm actually...
I forgot what it even was, so you go for it.
Jay's pretty dope. He will randomly pop in all the time when we're just like doing random things.
Did you say he's Marcus's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Another cool guy. If you're Marcus's cousin, automatically cool guy. He's just a cool family.
Yeah, they're really sweet. But yeah, he'll come in all the time and he'll I guess we'll be like watching random videos and stuff, but he's always like popping in, he's like talking to us, and he's like, oh, I gotta do homework. It's like, man, that homework grind.
You can listen to that Ji-young song from Marcus.
That's true. That's probably where he got it from.
The chill homework music.
Sorry, I'm looking for this song he recommended.
That's okay.
Classic song recommendations.
It's deep down there. I gotta dig for it.
It's not as much looking for it as much as I just can't spell things. So
that happens. Lost in translation. You don't even have to say that. You just say lost in translation.
Lost in translation.
Sorry.
Shout out to Mike. That's like one of his favorite movies. Lost in translation.
Lost in translation. Sorry. My bad.
It all comes back.
It's been a busy day, guys. Okay.
It has been a busy day. Work was crazy. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna figure it out.
We're almost there.
We can do it. We can do it if we all believe. If we all believe together.
Power through 50 episodes, we can at least find one song.
Actually, I might just have to go back and listen to what he said, because I don't know what.
I'm 100% honest. After he got done talking first thing, totally forgot.
What's going on, everyone? My name is JP.
I'm gonna figure it out, guys.
I'm about to be a senior, probably the youngest members in KPKC. Probably joined them about a couple months ago.
I mean, good thing we have this magical thing called
I'm a big
editing.
fan of Luna twice, Red Velvet, and recently Weekly. One song I recommend is Cocoa Bottle by Penomeko. And shout out to KPKC. Peace.
It's like all artsy and like drawn, hand drawn.
Cocoa Bottle.
You know what's really crazy? That this guy's lippering, but also that Jay's like the same age as like all the members of Weekly.
That is crazy. Perfect group for him to get into.
It really is. Actually, honestly, Josh isn't that much older than they are. Man, what a sweet song. You just step on a dude's head. I just love this art style. This is dope.
Yeah, this is cool.
I have also listened to a bunch of J Park this last year. J Park's awesome. I'm just going to do a whole episode dedicated to J Park. So I just re-listen to all the songs I've already played 100 times.
We can just take the clips of talking about them on other episodes and just make that one thing.
That'd actually be pretty funny to have a whole episode of just clips of something talking about something else.
Good. We could just have our whole next episode be every episode's opening. Just like the welcome to the podcast, and that could be the whole episode.
That would be pretty funny. Just all 50 of them. See how consistent we are. Man, what a dope bit, though. Is there any, let's see. I'm trying to think just to go to ask a question. Is there anything you've learned in this last year about K-pop that you just kind of like didn't know or kind of surprised you?
Something
compared to like what you didn't know before. Like one thing I never realized until we started looking into more stuff and talking to our friends is honestly like how crappy so many of these companies are.
Yeah, that's a bummer, but it's definitely true. I guess what I kind of learned is if you are thinking about looking into a group or starting to like a group, like just do it, because odds are that group's going to be awesome and you're really going to like them. Kind of like us with like WJSN or something like that. Like for a long time I was like, oh, I want to listen to them or get into them, and I just never did. But then once we actually did, I was like, oh, they're awesome. Like I don't know. Being a multi-stan, I guess I kind of learned is a good thing. Like the more groups, the merrier.
Yeah, multi-stans are the best. They're the way to go.
Not that we weren't before, because we were, but it was just fun to learn about the new groups. Like I guess I learned that other groups were just super awesome too.
Also, another thing that I've learned is legit like how hard it is for like foreign idols to be in Korea being K-pop idols.
Yeah.
That is another one that I wasn't really aware of, but you see like all the articles and all this stuff, and like not only that, but just any idol in general. Man, they get so much hate and like so much drama inside the actual groups themselves.
Yeah, it's tough.
But that's something I wasn't really aware of that we kind of find out about. I guess since we've been talking to other people and learning more stuff about it, you know?
Right.
So that's kind of shocking.
That song was really sick, by the way.
That was really good. Thanks, Jay.
I imagine this guy in the video, that's just Jay. Like, forever in my mind now, that's him.
That's him
like,
getting ready.
That's just what he looks like.
Before he goes to school.
He has, like, a lip ring and pink hair. Like, that's Jay. Just super cool guy.
I'm pretty sure that is exactly what he looks like.
Drinking soda.
Next up is just one of the best K-pop supporters of all time, next to Sam for Twice. This is
He's pretty much the Sam of Dreamcatcher.
Pretty much. This is your boy Zeg.
Sam is the Zeg of Twice.
Just for reference, he is. Mm-hmm. We told everyone we wanted to make like 20 to 30 second clips, so it wouldn't take like a ton of time just so we could listen to a bunch of them. And Zeg sent us almost a 2-minute long actual video of him talking to us, so this is gonna be fun.
He's earned this time though.
He really has. This is exciting. I can't wait to hear what he has to say. My man loves G Fuel.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Zeg. Definitely not a selfish plug, man, is the handle. Anyways, congrats on getting to 50 episodes of the Kpop Kimchi podcast. What a wild ride of amazing content. I absolutely love listening to the podcast every single week. I also just wanted to say I love interacting with you guys and the other members of the Discord on a daily basis. It's hands down best community I've ever been a part of, and I love every minute of it. Shout out to the squad and the rest of the Discord family. Before I get into my recommendation, I just wanted to show y'all something real quick.
Uh-oh.
Not to flex or anything.
There it is!
It is
Dude in the rapping.
The Love Shake album. Without you guys, the rest of the community would have never pulled the trigger. Buy once, cry once, as Marcus would have said. Lastly,
shout out to Marcus again.
Just wanted to say, stream Dreamcatcher's Boca,
do it.
CLC's Helicopter, Stan Luna, and let's prepare for a From Us 9 comeback and a Neverglow comeback. I couldn't think of a good way to plug the Discord, so everyone that's listening right now, come join the Discord, chat K-pop with all of us. It's going to be great. Anyways, the song I wanted to recommend is the one that started it all for me, and that's Red Velvet's Ice Cream Cake.
Let's go!
50 episodes.
Yes, sir.
Anniversary of the podcast, fam. Catch y'all in the Discord.
Yes! What a great shirt! Squad.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Oh, God,
he's back. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if he said, but I want to say again, Zeg bought one of the most exclusive Dreamcatcher then Minx items you could literally have. I don't know if you could even find anything more exclusive. It's a signed album, their first album ever, when they weren't even Dreamcatcher, they were Minx.
Yeah, they were
It.
Minx.
So
that's like big
kudos to him.
Status.
There's like not many of those.
Also, shout out to that dope vid, Zeg. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. What a dope setup he has.
Also, ironically, this is like the first thing that started K-pop for us too. So.
I know. This was it. What got us started in it too. I know for me, for sure. Like, it was this song.
We get Wendy being Wendy.
I think, again, when we had our opening episodes and we had like 6 or 7 for Produce 48, the other 3 were just talking about how Ice Cream Cake was awesome on Dream Concert and got us it. Like, I remember for a while we watched this video like all the time.
Oh yeah, dude. Well, it's the best. We also talked a lot about Dream Concert. For one episode, we literally just need to watch Dream Concert with the rest of the Discord.
Yeah.
That's just the whole episode, is us talking with them about the Dream Concert.
There's some songs that you like and then love, and then there's like a whole nother level when you just hear songs and it literally like warms your heart and it like makes you, you know, as Twice said, feel special. That's Ice Cream Cake.
Also,
so it literally is just like the beginning.
Shout out to Zeg, because one of the coolest dudes ever.
Oh yeah. Zeg is on the Mount Rushmore of the Discord.
My man out here just supports so many groups. He's keeping all of them afloat.
He does. He's the CEO.
I wish you guys could see his awesome setup. He's got like his light ring back there, like a little light, literal light ring. All of his albums everywhere. It's freaking awesome.
And the G Fuel.
And G Fuel. My man's G Fuel sponsors it.
I think he's sponsored by him.
He has so much
Can we get
G
some G Fuel? Jeez. I don't even know. Is it like a pre-workout or is it just like a sports drink?
It's kind of like an energy drink mix.
Okay, that's what I thought.
For gamers.
Oh.
Game Fuel.
Game Fuel.
I'm pretty sure that's a Mountain Dew thing.
Game Fuel.
But, man, this is back when they had Chubby Joy. And the debut of,
You're a big cat.
Man, it's crazy because Joy looks so different now.
Very different.
And everyone has, like really bright hair.
Yeah, they're super light hair in the desert, and they're light up jackets. This is just such a great song.
I remember I watched this music video so many times.
Oh, one of my most watched music videos of any K-pop song.
Also, shout out to Zeg for the plug for Helicopter and Boca. Stream those.
Stream them. Both amazing songs.
Man, what a great video. I just want to watch Dream Concert. Whenever I hear this, I just want to watch Dream Concert.
That's just all I think about. I get like pumped. It's like the pregame ready for a Dream Concert.
Yes.
Let's go.
Man, what a cool logo.
Yeah, that is cool.
Logo. Good recommendation,
Got that
Zach.
thick M there. Goodness.
Next, we have
Who's
our
next?
last audio recording. I've been waiting for this one from our boy Arista Carthian, number 2 person to send in their clip to us.
Who's first?
Mango.
Way to go, Mango.
Here we go. Let's see what he's got to say.
He's the man.
The legend himself.
Hey, this is Arsis Carthian from the Discord. Trying to do this 20-second clip without sounding dumb has given me even more respect for what you guys do. Congratulations on your 1-year anniversary. Keep up the good work. The song I want to recommend is Love Is Over by Rocket Punch.
Hey, let's go.
Stan Luna.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yes, that was the best. Man, the GOAT. Mr. wearing the Luna cape himself, the coolest man in the world.
Oh, yeah. He's the king. The Luna King.
Here, let's watch this stage. This will be fun.
Let's watch the stage for Rocket Punch.
Yep.
Love Is Over. We'll say,
Stan Yanni.
don't think I've heard the song.
I have not either. Stan Jury. Also, shout out to Arista Carthian because he was interim trivia K-pop champion in the Kpop Kimchi podcast Discord, where when Josh abandoned us for 2 days, and then he had to come back and duke it out to see who was the real champion, unify the belts. That was a good time. Unfortunately, Josh won, so.
Not my champion.
So, if anybody wants to come in and dethrone Josh in trivia and get some free stuff, come join the Discord and challenge him.
He just cheats anyway.
Although I will say that it was a pretty difficult question, but by process of elimination, I feel like one of them was going to get it eventually. They had to guess the order of each group what the order of each member in CLC debuted, like not debuted, but like got introduced, like the teaser pics when they first debuted. That's what the question was, the unify the belts.
Oh, nice.
I mean, after like 9 hints, they finally got it, so.
This is a cool stage, though.
It really is.
It's a little different from the Rocket Punch songs that I've seen.
Yeah, no, it really is. This is more what I'd expect. This is more what I would expect from a group that's from the same company as like Lovelyz. Instead of like, Bouncy or.
Yo, it's definitely different than those.
These black outfits are nice though. Man, Jury's the best.
I always love the like the B-side stages.
Shout out to her for leaving AKB. Well, I guess she didn't leave, she graduated. And then coming to Korea to be an idol.
This reminds me of a song that would be a stage for Produce 48.
Yeah, it definitely does. I can see that.
Like, I could definitely see just, like, the Produce 48 girls.
Well, I mean, 3 of them were in
I was going
Produce
to say,
48, so they're halfway there.
They're halfway to it actually being that, so...
What a good song, though. I kind of like the stage. It's, like, simple, you know? It's not like a bunch of crazy props and everything everywhere.
Yeah. Doom, doom.
Man, 1 year. I don't think Rocket Punch was a group 1 year ago.
I don't know. Were they?
They might have been.
That's a good question. They might have been.
My favorite is when they always show the crowd for these stages, and you just see a bunch of heads.
Just them.
The tops of all their heads.
Just vibing. This is a really good song, though.
This is nice.
It's a cool change of pace.
Thanks, Mr. Carthian. Good recommend. Also, Stan Luna, my man's right. He gets it. This guy understands.
He understands the point of the podcast.
He gets the meaning, the secret meaning. Thanks for all your voice recommendations, guys.
Thanks,
Discord's
guys.
the best.
We love all of you.
Good job. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Actually, no, I think that's all of them.
I think that's all of them.
I think that was all of them, but got a couple more recommendations here. It's going to be a fun one. I'm more excited to hear this one from our boy Hector Vong on Instagram, because he said it's the craziest song he's ever heard in his life, or strangest song.
All right. Let's go. We're all about those crazy songs.
I know. I'm really interested to hear this, because first off, I love Cosmic Girl. Second off,
it's the craziest song ever.
it's already
starting out pretty crazy, let me tell you.
Actually, I have this album.
Yeah, you do.
Man, is your Soviet card got shipped yet?
It did.
Yes!
It did.
Man, that song's dope. Also, so the one song we're listening to now are all recommendations from Instagram. And shout out to all of our buddies on Instagram that I talk to that support the the podcast. You guys are the real ones.
Anyone that supports the cause.
Man, this is awesome. Man, this is so much different than Butterfly.
A little bit.
I guess here's another fun question for you. What would you say is... I don't even know if you'll be able to answer this. Your favorite song that we've listened to since this 1 year that we've been on here?
Oh, man, I don't know. I will say, we have listened to a lot of songs.
I'd say my favorite song that we found and listened to this whole time has been Catch Me by WJSN.
Oh, that we've, like, found?
Yeah.
Probably Hold.
Hold is really good.
Probably Hold.
But yeah, Catch Me by WJSN is probably my favorite song that we found since we've been doing the podcast.
Yeah, that one's up there, man. That song is sick. It's like the best Dreamcatcher, it's like the best WJSN song.
Man, I love that song.
It's always cool when you just, like, find a song and it's kind of, like, random, but you're like, wow, this is, like, a banger.
Like, this is so wild. I never would guess this was a WJSN song.
Yeah, this is cool.
I wish there was a stage for this. That'd be sick.
Is there? I don't have no idea.
So.
Man, this is really cool, though.
I want to see this live. I guarantee you they'd throw like some crazy like dance breakdown. This reminds me of those songs we were talking about the other day when they're like club songs.
This is cool cast music.
It really is. Shout out to Cass. I wish Cash would have gave it, or Cash. I wish Cass would have gave us a recommendation, but he's a busy man.
He's busy. He's busy. This song is very good, though.
I'm actually kind of excited to listen to this next one, too, because I've heard a lot of stuff about it, but I've never listened to it. It's got a lot of views on it. There it is. That was a dope song.
That was really cool.
Thanks, Victor. That was a good song.
Thanks, Victor.
Next up is God's Menu by Stray Kids. I've heard a lot of stuff about this, but I've never seen it.
Starting off nice.
K-pop girl group fan page on Instagram.
This is already just awesome.
This is crazy.
This. Love this.
Stray Kids is pretty cool. I do like Stray Kids.
This is just my kind of boy group music.
I'm adding this to the key so we can get this out. Stray Kids is dope though.
Yeah, they make a lot of good songs.
Wow, that was crazy.
This is so sick.
Dude, that's crazy. Like, shot those guys out of nowhere.
They're chefs out here.
This all-girl pit crew. I did see this has over 100 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure it was like
Man,
a super...
this guy's voice is so nice.
I'm sure this is like a super popular song. It's just we have no idea what it is.
Yeah, it's true. I thought there was someone in our Discord that really liked Stray Kids, but...
I don't know. Probably. I love this song.
This guy's hair is wild. I'm pretty sure that guy, his name's Hyunjin.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Because every time I look up Hyunjin photo cards on eBay, there'd be a lot from Hyunjin from Luna, but then there'd be this guy, and I'm like, what is this?
I'm pretty sure it's him because everyone was like going crazy about his blonde ponytail.
Yeah.
It does look cool. Man, that was freaking dope. Yo, shout out to K-pop girl group fan page. This is lit.
Yeah, this song is dope.
Is it too late to change my favorite song that I've learned about this year? Man, this would be so crazy to see live too. Also, shout out to Jonathan for always keeping us up to date with the latest Twitter news and drama.
Oh, yeah.
Always. Man,
that was cool.
Sweet.
Love that song. That's just my kind of guy group song.
Yeah, for real. That's awesome.
Love it.
Oh, where they going?
Dancing chefs. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What a cool logo.
Doom, doom.
JYP. My man can make music.
Good job, girl group fan
Next
page.
up, we're going to watch since we've seen the video so many times, we're going to watch the performance stage. This is from Multi-Fandom Itzy Hard, and it's Dum Dee Dum Dee by Idol.
Makes sense.
I mean, I love this song.
Yeah, this song is amazing. One of the best summer songs that came out this year.
Also, the video's so nice. It's
so cool.
I've never seen an actual stage of it, so I was like, let's just watch the stage. They're all just so pretty.
Just
crazy
the
stage.
Visuals out here just are wild. Dum-dee dum-dee.
I hope they all get in a circle and dance around like when they're in the fire in the video.
Where's the old white guy with the gun?
I wish he was really on the stage.
He's just like in the corner. Just walks in the back.
Man, what a good song.
Yeah, this song was really cool. It just like brought those perfect summer vibes all into one.
Look at these crazy fireworks in the background. Who comes up with these? These are so nuts.
The stage designers. We've said it before, we'll always say it. The stage designers for these music shows are just amazing.
I'll say they're probably doing this with no one there because of the...
Yeah. I wonder if they're still doing it. I wonder if they have people there now, like, for the shows. I don't know. They might not. I mean, I wonder if that was weird for the girls or guys that performed.
Oh, I will say another thing that I kind of learned about, I guess, K-pop in general that I never really paid attention to, I guess, as much or realized, was that there's so many groups that debut in a single year.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Because with everyone in the Discord, they, like, keep us up to date on, like, what's going on, like, who's debuting and what's happening. And there's, like, so many groups that debut and stuff that I've never even heard of. I didn't even know they were, like, gonna happen. Like, it's crazy the amount of groups that debut. Compared to, like, the ones that you actually, like, know about and, like, see and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Very, very small percentage of how many groups actually debut.
A ton.
So, like, shout out to all the people that, are still out here doing what they do after even, like, a year or two. Because a lot of groups don't even make it that far.
Yeah, it's tough. When there's just so many, that's, like, tough. It's just hard, especially if their companies aren't the biggest or have the most money, you know?
Yeah. Kind of like Hinapia.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Or if you're just trash like Pledis.
That was just tough for Hinapia.
What do you think we're going to get first? Another Idol comeback or a CLC comeback before the year's over?
I'm going to go with Idol.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. Maybe Cuba will shock the world and bring CLC back.
Shock the world.
While they're promoting and just have a comeback right now.
They should. Because everyone loves Helicopter. The other thing that's always crazy is I never actually know how long groups promote things for. Because there's like so many videos and fan cams and stuff you see all the time. Like, oh, it must still be promoting. It's like, oh no, they stopped doing that like 3 weeks ago.
Know.
You're like, what?
Yeah, some people like don't promote long, so other ones do. I don't know. Sometimes they don't promote.
What a great stage. That was
yeah, that was a great, beautiful stage. Great song.
How'd
She was good. Ending Fairy, let's go.
Good job, Susan.
And Sujin.
With her short
just
hair.
Just multiple ending fairies.
Last
they had
song.
That pumped in crowd noise.
Last song for the day is just a fan favorite over here by Paul Park, 1974, and it's Ice Cream by Blackpink.
Another summer banger.
Goodness.
This song was sick.
It was cool. I guess the last question I got for you is, looking back on the last year, what's your thoughts?
It was good. It was a good year overall, I feel like, for the groups we like and the groups we learned about, and a lot of the groups that our friends like too. Like, we got multiple Blackpink comebacks. Like, when does that happen?
That is true.
We got,
and they're still going to come back again.
CLC came back.
We did lose a bunch of good groups that we liked, but we also, like I said, got a bunch of good comebacks.
It's been a really incredible year for the girls.
Which
I mean,
good.
I'm sure it has been for the guys too. I just haven't paid as much attention, but it really seems like the girl groups are just killing it.
Also, just based off the podcast, all the research and time I put into like looking things up for shows and stuff really pays off, because I feel like I've honestly learned more about all these different groups and K-pop stuff that we talked about than I like ever learned in school.
Right.
Which is a bunch of random stuff I probably would have never known. You know, unless we did this.
Right.
I know more useless information about K-pop groups than I think I'll probably know about anything ever for the rest of my life.
Well, if only it was a school subject.
Oh, for real. But man, it's been fun. 50 episodes. Hopefully we can crank out some more.
Hopefully we can have 51.
Yeah, I know, right?
One at a time.
I also love just hearing from all the people that listen to us and stuff. They give us recommendations and like tell us like listen to things or give us like good feedback on like what we should do on the shows or stuff we should add or like different ideas and stuff. I'm like, yeah, it's a good idea. Like, I'm always down to do different things, just because, why not? It's been a good learning experience.
Yeah, it's been fun. I mean, we talked about doing it for a long time and never did, and then we finally did, and now we're here, so it was nice to just actually do it.
There's also so much stuff to learn still.
Oh, that's the thing. I mean, K-pop moves so fast. There's always new things.
Awesome.
I do love that song.
It is a fun episode. That is a fun song.
But hey, it's been a fun episode too.
Fun episode. It's a good time.
Episode 50.
1 year. It's been real.
It went. I don't know. I don't know if it went fast or slow. I can't really decide.
Dude, that's just life, man.
It's just weird.
That's how
Maybe it was going fast, and the last 6 months have gone slow. I don't know. Hasn't stopped the podcast.
No, it hasn't. Still trucking.
We've still powered through whatever. I mean, just done what we've done the whole time.
So yeah.
How many guests have we had? I'm gonna shout out the guests we've had.
We had Brett on once for 10 minutes.
Started off bad. Set the bar low.
We had Josh and Zeg on.
Josh and Zeg for the concert episode.
The episode's talking about concert guides.
2-part episode.
I think all of our guest episodes are 2 parts, but
yeah, maybe. I don't remember. And then we had Becca on.
We had Becca. We had Mango.
We had Mango.
Is that it? I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like there was another. I don't know. It's okay. I mean, we had some really great guests besides Brett.
Yeah, so, I mean, we've had some good people. We'll have some more guests on. We like having random people on to talk about it because it's fun. Because, they can talk about what they love.
Yeah, I love having guests. It's a good time.
You get to hear about stories and stuff, so it's fun.
It's so funny that the Red Velvet episode is like our most popular one, and that was Brett. Brett was on there.
Yeah, he's on there for like 10 minutes. We're like, all right, dude.
All right, let's watch the Psycho music video. Brett, what do you think? He's like, oh, it's cool.
I don't know what's happening.
It's pretty cool. I'm going to go make this macaroni. All right, Brett. See you later, man.
Yeah. But no, shout out to everybody in the Discord. You guys have been real. It's been super fun. I'm glad we could talk to you guys. I'm glad you guys could participate with us.
The Discord has really only made doing the podcast way more fun. It's only helped the podcast for sure. The podcast would not be the same without the Discord. It's its own, I guess in a way the podcast kind of gave birth to the Discord, and now the Discord gives back to the podcast.
It's great because I'll just be like, I'm thinking about doing this for an episode. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Sweet, let's do it.
Yeah, just because obviously other people listen too, but we are interactive with them every single day, talking all the time. So it's cool to just hear feedback and just be like, what do you think, or this or this or this. So it's kind of cool how that's grown from just becoming a thing to actually contributing to the podcast.
Because at this point in time, it's funny because it is based around K-pop, but it's just having a group chat with your friends.
It's pretty. It's just a big group chat. It's just a big.
We also had a bunch of people join recently, which was cool. We had 4 or 5 people join in one day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an ever-growing group chat.
Yeah, so anybody wants to come talk to us, it's free. Come hang out with us. It's not like some Discords, where they'll pop in every once in a while and say something, No, we literally talk to them every single day.
It goes all hours of every day. It never stops.
My ultimate goal is hopefully one day it's big enough to where there's the overseas area and then ours, so it's just continuously all the time with all the people overseas talking to each other.
And we have a few people from different countries, so
we got a bunch of people from different places.
We're getting there.
I always feel bad because the majority of us all live in America, so once we all go to sleep, they're kind of awake, so they don't really talk as much until we come back.
Yeah. We're getting there, though. It's going to keep growing.
It is.
Hopefully.
It's fun. It's a good time. Also, since it's our special 50th one-year episode and CLC came back, of course I'm giving a helicopter album away to somebody.
Woo! Giveaways!
Yeah, so honestly, if you want in, all you do is just comment on our post we make for this episode and say anything you want. I don't care. I will enter you in the giveaway.
That's all you gotta do.
Literally, just go comment on it. I don't care.
Say something.
Say
it's
anything.
What I learned in boating school is, and just say something.
And we'll make this go for a couple weeks, so...
Yeah, this will be going for a while.
Yep, and we'll randomly draw somebody.
Excited to see that album. It looks cool.
It does look cool. And I will send you the album. But not only that, it's the special album from their video chat giveaway thing, so you get an exclusive photo card.
Get a super nice photo
that
card.
only comes by getting this one exclusive album.
You get one of the members.
Yep. So if you want to enter, I'll post the like video, whatever, promoting this episode like I do every week. Find it, comment something on it. You'll be entered.
If you want CLC's Helicopter album, this is your time.
This is it.
We've given away all 3 versions of the last Eyes One album. Now it's CLC's turn.
And honestly, once Framus comes back, I'm going to give away a Framus album too. So
why not?
All you got to do is... also, everyone on our Discord, dramatically enter just because you guys are cool. So
except Busey. When it's a G-Friend album... Yeah, when it's a G-Friend number album, 1 contestant against himself. So.
Busey will probably just be hands down.
We're just going to buy it for him.
Yeah, for real. Just to show that we buy him the G-Friend that we appreciate album. His... Here you go.
Since we love G-Friend on this podcast.
Yeah, just to show our love for G-Friend.
Make Gusta too.
We'll send that to Busey. But yeah, come join the giveaway. Come join the Discord. 1 year, 50 episodes. It's been fun.
That's all we got to do. It's been fun, and we're excited to have more fun. Keep it going. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
What else do we have to do?
That's
and
awesome.
K-pop's the best. So what else do we?
I think this is actually like my one thing I actually set aside time to like do every week. That's inconsistent.
Well, we're not doing anything else. Might as well just keep powering through the podcast.
And the one thing about K-pop is there's always gonna be new groups. There's always gonna be more stuff to talk about.
Exactly. K-pop never sleeps, and neither do we. Which is kind of a lie, but I mean, we work hard on this podcast, so we get our little bit pat ourselves on the back for 50 episodes.
50 episodes.
We ate a sick, really good pizza before this, so that was our present to ourselves.
That was dude, it was a bomb.
It was a really good pizza, and we went to Denny's, so
yeah,
that was fun.
Good times. But yeah, thanks to everybody who listened. It's been fun.
Thank you guys. We honestly love all you guys so much. Like we always say that, but we really mean it. We love you guys. You're the reason we do this. Come be our friends in the Discord or on social media at Kpop Kimchi 101 on Instagram, Twitter. Hit us up anytime you want. We're always there for you. And yeah, that's it. Episode 50. Here's to episode 51. I'm Justin Turneau with Fall Girl Brian Limper. We are the Kpop Kimchi Podcast. We love you guys.
Later.
Oh,